There are two kinds of pain. One builds you, one breaks you. Welcome back to Dream Chasers, the channel where we face the hard truths, embrace discipline, and build mental strength brick by brick. Today, we're digging into a brutal reality, the kind of truth most people avoid. It's this: you're going to suffer. But the question is, will it be the pain of discipline, or the pain of regret? We all want comfort. We all want things to be easy. But every time you choose comfort, you trade your future for a cheap thrill in the present. You skip the workout. Feels good now, hurts later. You procrastinate that project. Feels easy now, costs you big later. You avoid the tough conversation. Peace now, regret later. That's the deal. That's always the deal. Discipline hurts now, regret destroys later. Most people think avoiding pain is the goal. But the winners, they choose it. They look pain in the eye and say, let's go. Because they know there's no avoiding it, only choosing the kind. You see, discipline is a quiet pain. It whispers in your ear at 5 a.m., get up. It meets you at the gym when your legs are shaking. It sits next to you at the desk when no one's watching and you're grinding anyway. Discipline doesn't scream, it doesn't demand attention, but it builds something. It builds muscle, it builds habits, it builds a future. And regret is silent too, until it isn't. Until it's 10 years later and you're sitting alone, wondering what could have been. Regret is loud at 2 a.m. when the world is quiet. Regret shows up uninvited, replaying what you didn't do. And the worst part, you can't fix it, you can only feel it. Right now, you might think skipping the hard thing isn't a big deal. You'll do it tomorrow, you'll start Monday. But the truth is, every time you choose comfort, you cast a vote for the life you say you don't want. You think you're saving yourself from pain. You're not. You're deferring it, delaying it, compounding it. You don't get to live pain-free, no one does. The pain of showing up every day is real. But so is the pain of waking up one day and realizing your life isn't what it could have been. One you can live with, the other lives with you. Think about this. That person you admire, the athlete, the entrepreneur, the artist, the leader, they didn't get there by accident. They didn't get there by waiting until they felt ready. They didn't get there by avoiding pain. They got there by choosing it, over and over. When no one was clapping, when it didn't feel good, when it wasn't glamorous. They chose to do what needed to be done, even when it hurt, especially when it hurt. And now you have a choice. You can keep chasing comfort and collecting regret, or you can start collecting wins, small, painful, meaningful wins. Because every rep, every early morning, every uncomfortable decision is a down payment on the person you're becoming. Let me say this clearly. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's not about doing everything right. It's about doing the hard thing, consistently. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about making the choice that hurts now but pays off later. And here's the truth no one tells you. The pain of discipline gets lighter. You get stronger. What once felt impossible becomes routine. And that pain, it starts to feel like pride. But regret never gets lighter. It piles on. It weighs you down. Because deep down you know, you were capable, but you didn't choose it. So ask yourself right now, where am I avoiding pain? Where am I choosing the easy way out? What am I putting off because I don't want to feel discomfort? Now flip it. What would happen if I leaned in? What if I chose discipline today? What if I embraced the pain now to avoid a lifetime of wondering? Because that's what's at stake. Not just goals, not just habits, but your identity, your story, your legacy. There are two kinds of pain. One builds you, one breaks you. Only one is worth it. If this hit you, don't just nod and scroll. Do something, right now. And if you found value, hit that like button. Drop a comment with the pain you're choosing today and make sure you're subscribed. Here at Dream Chasers, we don't run from pain. We make it count. See you in the next episode.